Hey, I'm Oliver, and today we're pulling back the curtain on history's biggest cover-ups, events you've probably heard about, but never fully understood. Have powerful people deliberately hidden the truth from us? And what shocking secrets have remained buried for years, or even centuries? Let's dive straight into one of the most famous cover-ups ever, the Watergate scandal. In 1972, 5 men broke into the Democratic Party's headquarters in Washington, D.C. Sounds simple enough, right? But here's the twist. This wasn't an ordinary burglary. It led directly back to President Richard Nixon, who tried desperately to conceal his involvement. Secret tapes, hush money, and corruption at the highest levels. This scandal exposed just how far some leaders will go to protect themselves. But why risk everything on such a dangerous plot? While you think about that, let's jump back in time to ancient Rome. You've probably heard of Emperor Nero fiddling while Rome burned. But did it really happen that way? Historians now say this story might have been an elaborate cover-up. Nero reportedly wanted to rebuild Rome in his image. And when a massive fire conveniently destroyed much of the city, suspicions immediately fell on him. But Nero quickly pointed fingers elsewhere, accusing Christians and others of starting the blaze. Could this notorious emperor have orchestrated one of history's deadliest fires and then successfully hidden the truth for centuries? Speaking of hidden truths, let's move forward again to World War II. Have you ever wondered why so many Nazi scientists and officials mysteriously vanished after the war? Here's the unsettling truth. Many didn't face justice at all. Instead, they were secretly recruited by the United States in a top-secret operation called Operation Paperclip. These former enemies helped build America's rocket program, eventually landing us on the moon. But at what moral cost? Could the US government really justify hiding these dark pasts from the public? Now, let's look at a cover-up that literally went nuclear, the Chernobyl disaster of 1986. Initially, the Soviet Union downplayed the severity, claiming it was just a minor accident. But as radiation spread across Europe, the truth became impossible to ignore. The government desperately tried to contain the story, silencing whistleblowers and suppressing information. Yet, despite their efforts, horrifying stories slowly leaked out, revealing unimaginable risks workers faced to contain the disaster. How many lives were lost because of this cover-up, and how many more could have been saved if the truth came out earlier? If that doesn't shock you, how about something even closer to home? The Tuskegee Experiment. Starting in 1932, the US government conducted a medical study on African American men, deliberately leaving their syphilis untreated without their knowledge. For 40 horrifying years, this experiment continued in secret, even after penicillin became available as a cure. When the truth finally surfaced, it sparked outrage and disbelief. How could something so unethical continue unnoticed for decades? And how many other similar experiments could still be hidden today? But let's switch gears again. Ever heard about the Gulf of Tonkin incident? In 1964, US ships reportedly came under attack by North Vietnamese boats, prompting America to enter the Vietnam War. But here's where things get suspicious. Later evidence revealed the incident might have been exaggerated or even completely fabricated to justify entering the conflict. Was this entire event staged, dragging the US into one of its most controversial wars under false pretenses? These historical events reveal a disturbing pattern. Time and again, truths hidden beneath layers of deception, carefully concealed to protect powerful interests. But here's the real question we need to ask ourselves. If these secrets were so carefully hidden, what other truths are we missing right now? And trust me, we're just getting started. In a moment, we'll uncover even more startling revelations, exposing cover-ups you won't believe were kept secret. Stay tuned, because the biggest secrets of all are still to come. Let's keep uncovering history's biggest secrets, starting with a conspiracy that still echoes loudly today: the mysterious circumstances surrounding Marilyn Monroe's death. Officially ruled a suicide in 1962, the iconic actress's sudden passing sparked decades of speculation. Rumors quickly spread about her connections with powerful figures, including President John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert. Was her death really accidental, or was it a carefully orchestrated cover-up to protect political reputations? Even today, new evidence occasionally emerges, fueling debates that refuse to fade. But here's another question. Have governments ever intentionally withheld life-saving information from the public? That brings us to the devastating Spanish flu pandemic of 1918. Despite the name, this deadly virus didn't actually start in Spain. It was just first widely reported there. Why? Because most countries involved in World War I deliberately suppressed news of the outbreak to maintain morale and avoid panic. How many lives could have been saved if the truth had been known sooner? And could similar cover-ups happen again? Now, let's fast forward to a much more recent scandal, the Volkswagen emissions fraud. In 2015, the world discovered that Volkswagen had deliberately installed software in millions of cars to cheat emissions tests. This shocking deception wasn't a brief oversight. It lasted nearly a decade. It damaged consumer trust and raised serious questions about corporate ethics worldwide. How could one of the most trusted car brands risk so much for profit? And are other companies hiding similar secrets right now? Speaking of corporate scandals, have you ever heard of the tobacco industry's hidden documents? For decades, cigarette companies secretly knew about the severe health risks associated with smoking. Yet, rather than warn the public, they concealed evidence, funded misleading research, and aggressively marketed cigarettes, even targeting children. When this hidden truth was finally exposed in massive lawsuits, it sparked a public health revolution. But why did it take so long for justice to prevail? And how many lives were destroyed by their deception? And what about secrets hidden underground? Consider the mysterious, sealed vault beneath the Taj Mahal. Officially, Indian authorities claim there's nothing valuable inside, just empty chambers. But skeptics wonder if it's truly empty. Why is it sealed so tightly? And why deny access even to researchers? Could it hold treasures, lost artifacts, or even secret historical documents? Or is something else entirely being kept hidden beneath one of the world's most iconic structures? Each of these cover-ups leaves us with a troubling question. How many more secrets are waiting to be uncovered, and at what cost? History has repeatedly shown us that powerful institutions and individuals will go to extraordinary lengths to hide uncomfortable truths. So, what can we do about it? The answer is simple, but powerful. Stay informed, question authority, and never stop digging beneath the surface, because the truth is out there, waiting for someone brave enough or curious enough to uncover it. But now it's your turn. Which of these cover-ups surprised you the most? And do you think there are other massive secrets still waiting to be revealed? Let me know your thoughts below. I can't wait to hear what you think.